Hey, what's up? This is the Bohr diagram generator, and I made this because I just saw a lot of bad Bohr diagrams on the internet, and I thought this is pretty cool. I kind of like atoms, to be honest, and this is a lot more configurable than the last one. This is a working of the diagram generator from Able Elements, and the smaller atoms size properly so that you can see them better, which is cool. So I'm going to change this back to 1000 so it updates a bit faster. The output dimensions, width and height, are now 1000. I'm just going to scroll through the elements so you can see them, how they size. Everything sizes according to how many shells there are in the element, unless it's the nucleus. The nucleus is a percentage of the width of the image. I could change the width to like 2000. It'll stay the same pretty much. Just because I do a lot of work with percentages. So I have electron color 1, which is all of the odd shelled electrons, and electron color 2 for the even shells. That's just for contrasting the different shells. And another interesting thing is the gradient. This is like an automatically applied radial gradient for the electrons. And the background color, you can change this to transparent so that when you export it as a PNG, it'll have a transparent background. I'm going to get rid of this diagrams folder. You can temporarily change the information about the loaded element if you wish. And the width and height of the output bitmap. So I'm going to change that to 2000. You can change a bit about the font in the middle here, in the nucleus. I call it the nucleus. I don't know if that's actually what it's referred to as. And the nucleus, the nucleus type determines what's displayed in the middle. So right now it's set to trons, meaning that it's going to display information regarding the proton and neutron count. You can change it to nothing or symbol, which will display the symbol for the loaded element. And then dashed orbits will display the orbits as dashes, which is cool. And the orbit color, of course. And then I can change, or I can set use sections to true, and that will basically outline or depict the orbits differently in a sectional manner. I could change this to false and change the orbit width to like 100, so it's 100% of the the electrons, so that it's kind of like a filled orbit. I can achieve the filled orbit effect. Of course, the stroke is going to be a bit out of the thing, so you might want to adapt it to that. Anyhow, let's export all. I'm just going to reset this stuff a bit. So I'm going to hit export all. We're going to generate a bunch of 2000 by 2000 images, PNG, on my desktop. So the thing about this is you can actually hit the cancel button and it will actually cancel the asynchronous operation. I make sure that it actually works, because it's such a frustration for a user to click a cancel button and have nothing happen. I actually expected nothing to happen that time instinctively, so I clicked it. But with my apps, I try to make sure that it doesn't happen. You want to make sure everything's readily cancelable. Lol. So here are the images. Show you them right quick. So we got actinium here. And then you have unonseptium. And carbon. I actually thought about plotting the electrons in a way that they're paired, it's a common convention when drawing Bohr diagrams, and I was like, no way. That would just be too complicated.